Hello and welcome in this tutorial. In this tutorial, we will see how to use the Builderall blog in order to promote our affiliate link on social media, on Facebook. But promoting it on Facebook is just an example. The important part to understand is how to use the Builderall blog, so a source of content that you don't have to write. The Builderall blog, how to use it automatically in order to promote Builderall on Facebook, but also on whatever. You can really promote it on wherever you want. This tutorial will show you how to do it on Facebook. Facebook is the last action. The important part is all the action before. How to get from the Builderall blog or another source and have an affiliate link for Builderall and promote it. So I will show you the Builderall blog. So it's this one. It's on Builderall. You can see that several articles are posted regularly. So it means maybe several times per week there are articles being posted, and this has been going on for months and years. So it's a reliable source of content. And here you have the RSS feed. RSS feed is just the list of articles. It's a text file with a list of the articles. And every time Builderall blog is updated with a new article, then this RSS feed, this list, is updated with the latest article at the top. So you understand this orange button. If you click on it, you go to this page. This page is just a text file written not for humans, it's for tools which can read RSS feeds. So you can see here, if you look, you will see that the first item is 21 must have a smartphone social media marketing apps. And if you look at the blog, the latest blog is 21 must have smartphone social media, whatever. So you see it's working. You have this list. So now I will show you the step that we are going to take. So the Builderall blog RSS feed. Let's take the action. First, even before that, I will tell you that the tool we will use to create automation, to do that, the tool is like Zapier. If you know Zapier, it's like this. It's called Pabbly Connect. It's way cheaper than Zapier, and it's very well done. It's up to the standard of Zapier. I will not be surprised that the developers are the same team or they live in the same country or city, because it's very well done. Pabbly Connect, and it's very cheap. You have even a lifetime plan, which I took. So you can use this one or Zapier or another one. They are called automation tools. So the first step of this is the trigger will be a delay. A delay of, for instance, we want to check every 6 hours. We will want to check the RSS feed. So every 6 hours, this workflow will start. And the first things we need to do is to get the RSS feed. So get this list. And then, in order to know if it's a new article, we need to keep track of the last article that was before the new one. So for this, I will show you, we can use Google Sheets. You know, Sheets, you have your Google account, you create a new spreadsheet. At the top, you write the title, so this is the header. And here, you can put anything, because at first, we won't have any track record of what was the last article we used. So this one, I put it in bold, just to remember that it's a header. But then here there will be the title of the last article. I can write it here. Builderall blog article record. And this file, this Google Sheet will be used just for this, just to record the last article we had. So we can go back. So first we need to get the RSS feed. Second, we get the Google Sheet in order to know the last article we had. And what we need to do is to compare. So compare RSS feed latest article with the one we have in our Google Sheet. We compare them. And at the fifth step, what we do is we only continue. So stop if they are the same. No? If they are different, it means there is a new article in the RSS feed. Then continue. So at this step, on the fifth step, we just check every 6 hours if there is a new article in the RSS feed. So to do that, we compare it with what we previously had written on our Google Sheet. And if they are different, then we continue. And what we will do here is the first things we need to do, since they are different, we will just put the latest article title, so the one we get from the RSS feed, we put it into our Google Sheet. So we replace, I show you, we replace here on the column A, row 2, we put the title here. Okay, so that's the first things we do, because we have a new one. And now what we do is, I will show you, this is a start to get not complicated, but you have to understand this. I will show you in Builderall, here in the affiliate part, you have a tool which is called Link Generator, Redirect Link. So this tool allows you to create an affiliate link to any web page on the internet. But this affiliate link will just put your affiliate Builderall cookie onto the person browser. They will have your affiliate cookie. So to do that, in fact, here you can write a URL of any page, and it will give you a link, which is an affiliate link. So you understand, it's in affiliate, here in link generator, redirect link. Here you can see, but it is not useful for us, because this tool allows us to do that just for one URL each time. We have to do it manually. We want it to be automatic. So I will show you. I get up this. I've wrote it. I show you an example. For instance, if you want to send people to google.com, https google.com, there are two possibilities. Either you have attached a domain name to your affiliate area of Builderall, which is my case. So I attach this domain name. So the redirect tool will give me a URL looking like this here. So you see it's my domain name, interrogation mark, LT underscore URL equals, and here I have the URL that I put, google.com, but you see some characters are different. This is called URL encoded. It means it will go fine in a URL. Anyway, this is not important. You just have to remember that URL encode means to transform the URL into something that is acceptable for URL matters. So you either have this option or the second option. If you don't have any domain name attached to your affiliate area, it will show this. But even if you have a domain name attached, this second way will work. It's the same. It's just, if you have a domain name, they give you the URL with your domain name. If you don't, they give you the general URL, which works for everybody. And in this URL, you have a number. This is your affiliate Builderall ID. So here, the number. And then you have interrogation mark, P1 equals RG, and P2 equals, and then you have, again, the same URL, and it is URL encoded. So now you can relax. It's finished for the difficult part to understand how to create an affiliate link to anywhere we want. So what we have to do in the automation is to get the URL of the article that we get in RSS feed We get it, we URL encode it, and then we attached it onto either this URL or this one with our affiliate builder ID change, you know. So we have two steps to do. This one is to get the URL of the article and URL encode it, and then attach it to either the first one or the second one. The second one is the most simple. Maybe that's the one I will show you in this tutorial. So number 7 for the action, really, we need to URL encode the blog article URL that we get from the RSS feed that we already got into action number 2. We do that. Then number 8, we add the, how to say it, the affiliate redirect link. We add it to the blog article, let's say like this, you know, but URL encode. That's what we do. And then we are free now. We have everything we need. So last action is to post on Facebook. Post on Facebook a message that we can create. We can use the title of the article that we get in RSS feed. We can say, hello, here is a new blog article, which is titled this. Let's check it out. And if you want to know more about Builderall, click here. This will go into the message, into the description of the publication on Facebook. And then the link that we add to the Facebook post, the link will be the one that we created, the affiliate direct link to the blog article. So Facebook will follow this link and will get the image of the article to illustrate our post. The link, let's say the affiliate link to the article. Okay. And that's it. And then on action 10, 11, 12, you can add more social networks, or you can even post on your own WordPress blog that you can, if you have a WordPress blog, you can connect it to Pebly and have Pebly post automatically on this blog with the good categories, the good tags, anything you want. So now we have everything here. If you want, you can pause, relax. The next part of this video will be about how to do it with Pebly. So now, let's go to Pebly. First things you need to do is create a workflow. Post Builderall blog on Facebook. The workflow is the name of what you want to achieve. And inside, you have the actions. So the trigger, as I said, it's a delay. So just tap delay. Or maybe not, you tap schedule. Okay, schedule is like a delay. So schedule, and you say at regular intervals, so every 6 hours, you want to run this workflow. Save. Okay. Then the next things we want to do is to get the RSS feed. So for this, it's an app called API. We click on API, and the action event is get, and the endpoint URL is the URL of your RSS feed. So for this, we need to take the RSS feed. So you need to take here the yellow button, orange button. You take the URL. You do that and copy link address, and you will get this URL. So that's what we put here in endpoint. And now what you can do is just save and send test request, just to see what we get from that. And you will see, basically, we get the same as when we look at it, but it's clearly ordered. So in fact, in channel item 0 title, we get the title of the last article. But what is funny is that when we looked at it, it was 21 ways to do something. You know, here you have 7 Black Friday tips, and here we have 10 product launch stages every e-commerce store should consider. Let's check this. Why they say 7? So, yes, this is not correct, because here we have the 7 Black Friday tips and 10 product launch stages, and they don't have 21 must-have smartphone social. Why? If I refresh, here we have 21st. So in a way, this is strange. Maybe I will we'll go back to here and say why don't we get what we should? I don't know. Honestly, I'm puzzled, but it wouldn't really matter. In fact, I don't know why they take the second one, not the first one. Because if we look, there is no 21 something. So it's working fine, except for this. But it doesn't matter, because if they give us always the second one, then it's fine, it works the same. Every time the RSS feed will be updated, then the second one will change. So let's just ignore this. Maybe it will be fixed, but let's just ignore, it doesn't matter. Here in channel item 0 title, we should have the latest one. Here we have the second one, I don't know. So let's recap. Here we can rename it as get RSS feed. We rename the step, the action, so it will be clearer for us. Here it's okay, we have already what we want, which is the title, and here we have also the URL. In channel item 0 link, we have the URL of the article. So that's all we need. Fine. Then next step that we need to take is to get. So I will show you again, so it's easy to understand. What we want to take now is in a Google Sheets, we want to take the column A, row 2, which will have the title of the last article we posted on Facebook. So that's what we want to get. So to do that, in Pabbly, we add an action, which is get row of Google Sheet. So we can type sheet, Google Sheet. So what they want is the action, which event? We want to get row. So, you know, you can update a row, update sale value. So now we want just to get row. When you say connect, it will ask you to connect Pabbly with your Google account and to your Google Sheets. Me, I already done it. So I can select an existing connection. Save. And it will show me all my Google Sheets that I have. And it takes the latest one. So this is the correct one. The sheet. Because, but what is this? So we can have several sheets, but the sheet 1 is the one we want. We have only one in this spreadsheet. And the range, we just want A2. That's the cell we want. Column A, row 2. Save and test request. We will see what he gets from here, if it works and what he gets. He should, in title, anything. That's what I wrote in this cell. So it's a response result 0 title, anything. So this one we can rename it get latest article title from Google Sheet. And now that we have both, we can make a condition, a filter, to know if we will stop here or continue. So here you add an action and you choose filter. And then what is the condition? In order to, it's only continue if, so what we want? Only continue if both the RSS feed, latest article, and the Google Sheets article title are different. That's when we want to continue. So select label. So if the RSS feed channel item 0 title is different, so does not equal to the Google Sheet article, which is response result 0 title. So only if this is not equal to this. Test it. So we test, and the condition is true, because at the moment the RSS feed has the title of the latest article, and in Google Sheet we have a word which is anything. So it's true. If it's true, then the action we have to do is to fix this. So to put into Google Sheet the title of the latest article. So to do this, we need again Google Sheet. We take this, and this time we want to update a cell or update a row. It doesn't matter. But update a cell value will be fine. Connect. I use my existing connection. And in which spreadsheet? This one. In which sheet? This one. The range. So it's just A2. And which value do I want to put? I want to put the value that I got in RSS feed in channel item 0 title. I want to put this. And just to show you, I will do a save test and send test request. First, I show you what is here. Okay, so I have anything. When I do that, when I do save and test, it works. And it will reply, it's fine. Everything is fine. And if we go back to our Google Sheet, we see that now we have the title of the RSS feed. So it works. The next time the workflow will be run, then if the next time nothing changes in the RSS feed, then they will both be equal. So the next time the workflow runs, it will not continue. So it will not update all the time because of this condition here. Here I can write only continue if RSS and sheets are different. Okay, and this action I can rename it as put a latest article title into Google Sheet. Okay. Then now we have done some cleaning, and now we need to get to the core, which is to transform and to create our affiliate URL. To do that, as I showed you before, here, to do that, we need to first URL encode the blog article URL from the RSS feed. We need to URL encode it and then add it to a redirect, to create this. So first we need to URL encode it. So I go back to here. The action will be to URL encode it. To do that, we can use, I think it's a text formatter, but maybe not. We will check it later. Text formatter, and just look into the action event if there is what we want. I think it's here. You can see here it's URL encode decode. So it is the correct one. We take this. Connect. So here it asks us the URL. In fact, it's just a text, but a URL. One thing that you should notice, I will show you, but maybe when you look at the RSS feed, it won't be that way anymore. But when we look inside, we can see that each have HTTP. So that's fine. Let's try again this. No, this is fine. So I'm sorry, because I was thinking that there was a mistake, but there is no mistake anymore. Before there was a mistake. Now there are other mistakes, but not this one. So here in the link we have the HTTPS, so it's fine. let's forget about what I said at the last minute. Okay, it's just because we are in the process with Builderall to fix this RSS feed, so it's perfect. At the moment, it's not perfect. Maybe that's why Pabbly couldn't have the first article. When you will try it, I think the RSS feed will be perfect, except if you watch this video on the day I release it. But in the few next days or 1 week, it will be perfect. That's for sure, because I've been annoying them for a month to fix that. So they will do it because I will not stop, except if they threaten to close my account, of course. But if not, I will keep on bothering them, because why have a RSS feed if it's not correct? So anyway, on Pabbly, so what we want to do here, just the URL to encode it is just to get it from here, and it's called channel item 0 link. You know, that's something I don't understand here, because here I see that there is no HTTPS, but when I look at it live, there is. So maybe it's a problem, but because they are fixing it as we speak, and maybe because of CDN, maybe Pabbly gets the old version of this RSS feed and not the new one. Maybe that's why he showed me the second article, not the first one, and with the improper URL. So for this tutorial, I don't know how to continue. I will pretend, let's say I will pretend that this is correct. This has HTTPS. It's very important, but it's the problem. I don't know how to do now, because if I pretend, then it won't be working fine on Facebook, because Facebook wants to have HTTPS. So what I will do anyway is to add here HTTPS, but you won't need to do it. You just add, as I said, channel item 0 link. It will be fine. Me, I add it just because I need to URL encode everything with the HTTPS in front. Understand? So convert space to plus. You can say true or false, doesn't matter. I put false. So URL encode or decode? Encode, of course. And then I test it, and you will see that what we get as a response is the URL with HTTP. So here I will just try plus true. So you let it at true, and it should, yes, it should do like this. So the result we have is the URL encode. You see here HTTP, it has URL encoded, all this. So %sign 3a, %sign 2f, %sign 2f. And that's what we got here also here. You know, when it's URL encoded, %sign 3a, %sign 2f and 2f. So it's fine. Now we have the URL encoded version of the blog article URL. We have it in Pabbly. It's in result. Here I will write, it's a URL encode. URL encode did blog article link. Okay, fine. And now what we need to do is create another action to create our affiliate link. So to do that, we will use again a text formatter, but this time the action is just in fact we wouldn't even need it, but I will show you anyway. It's just concatenate, if there is such extract patent, maybe text basic formatting, yeah, maybe this one, connect. And what is the transform that we want? No. Okay, so this is not the correct one. Maybe instead of text formatter, I will try number formatter, even if it's not a number, but to try to concatenate. No, we could use spreadsheet formula, but it will work. But I want for this tutorial to be clear and easy. But by doing so, because I didn't prepare, it sounds more complicated. But don't worry, it's not. And we shouldn't even have to use that. We don't have to create the affiliate link here. We can create it directly when we post the message on Facebook. Maybe that will be even easier to show you this way. But let's say because it should be here concatenate no, split text, replace text, no. Well, it's not here. You know, I could find it, I could use number formatter, but instead I would change this tutorial. Now we don't need to create the affiliate link because we will create it directly when we post. So we have the URL encoded blog article link, which is fine. Now we will directly post on Facebook. So you type Facebook, where I will post. I think I will post, you can post in a group or on your page. So I will choose on my page because I have a page named Just Do All and I will post there. So create page post. Okay. A photo, video, page post. Connect. Again, I have connected my Facebook with Pabbly, so I can use the existing connection. You will need to add a new connection. Save. And now look, it's very easy. You just choose the page you want. So I will choose my Builderall Rockstar page. And what we need is to write a message and a link. So for the link, I will show you how to create your affiliate link. You just take what I given you here. So for this one, this part, you need your affiliate ID. So my affiliate ID, I think is where do you find your affiliate ID? Of course, I will show you here. When you go into account, here you have your affiliate ID number in account. So I will write it here. It's this one for me. So all we need is everything up until HTTP, because this will be what we need to have in front of our URL encoded blog article link. So we go back here and in link URL we write this, and then we get in the list, we get the URL encoded blog article, the result. That's it. In the message, we can write, hello, there is a new article on Builderall blog. Its title is, and we can add the title that we got from RSS feed. The title is this. So here we continue. Okay. If you want to know more about Builderall, just click here, and here you can write your own affiliate link of Builderall, which goes directly to the home page. In my case, I have a domain name, so I write freepdf.com, which is, so if you have your own, you put your own is inside. It's just an example. And now I will show you. So I go to Facebook on my pages. Yeah, I didn't show you. So this is Just Do All Builderall Rockstar on this page. So I will send it like this. Save and send test request. It should tell me that it's fine. He has posted the article. And then we will do a recap. So if it replies with ID, it's the ID of the post. So on Facebook, now if we refresh, this page has this. So let's see it here. So it says published by Pebly Connect. So at the moment they don't show an image, but usually there is always an image with the Builderall blog articles. So I don't know why. Maybe Facebook doesn't show it now, or maybe there is an issue with the image of this particular blog article. But in the test I did before, it works fine. It shows the image that we can see in the blog. In here, often there are those images. So I don't know, but it doesn't really matter. What we want to see, that the text is fine. It says its title is 10 product launch stage. If you want to know more about Builderall, just click here, and I can click. But also at the bottom, it shows the image and the link to the blog article, but with my affiliate link. You cannot see it, I think, on this video. It's at the bottom. I don't think I can show, I don't know. But if I click on it, maybe you can see it very quickly. But I can show you it's, of course, the correct affiliate link to this blog article. So, you believe me, or you can try it. But now, I will just show you in Pebly the actions, you know. So the first is a schedule of 6 hours. Every 6 hours, it takes the RSS feed, it takes the latest article title from Google Sheet, and it looks at them. If they are identical, doesn't do anything more. If they are different, then it copies the RSS latest blog article title onto Google Sheet, and then it URL encode the blog article link, and it posts on Facebook by adding here in a URL. It adds the first part of our affiliate link. This is the part which sets the affiliate cookie on the visitor web browser, and then redirect to this URL, which is URL encoded. And the message, you can reuse the title of the article in your text and put whatever you want after and before. And that's it. And this action, the last one, Facebook page, you can add a new one to post also on your Facebook group. And you can use on your Instagram, maybe. I don't know Instagram, but I don't know other things. You know, when you create a new things and you have the action, so you have to look for what you want. I don't know the names because I use Facebook mainly. Let's say LinkedIn. LinkedIn, there is one here. You can choose this one, but I don't have a LinkedIn account. You can use maybe Twitter. Yes, Twitter. So you can send the blog article there. You can do many on the same workflow, because when there is a new blog article, you want to send it to as many places as you can. Also, a WordPress. You know, here you will have to connect your own WordPress with Pebly, and you can create a blog article on your own blog, which will talk about the blog article of Builderall, and have a link with your affiliate link. So that's the end of this tutorial. I hope it was simple to follow, even if there have been some changes, but it's even simpler. And this one, you know, I can find it how to concatenate two texts, but maybe it's even simpler not to do it for this case anyway. So if you want Pebly with a lifetime deal, or just to look what is on offer, you can go in the link in the description of this video. And if you have any question, you can ask them in the comment. Bye bye. Okay, I know you believed me before, but I want to show you about 30 minutes later that when I get the RSS feed now, it's correct. Because, you know, when I showed you, it was the old version with the problems. Now it's fine. See, channel item 0 title, you have the 21 must-have smartphone, like we saw the latest article. And when I go to URL encode, here I don't need to put HTTPS in front anymore, because it has the correct URL with the protocol HTTPS in front. So, remember what I said before? Now, even if you watch the video on the day I release it, it's already correct. You don't need to bother about this. That's it. Bye bye.